Well, let's start with the thing that we actually know he said.
Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands.
Yep.
A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key... Can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus-pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not?
I
It's
mean...
done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Well,
I'd love
anyway.
to chat, lassie, but
Damn.
I have duties to attend to. There are piss pots that need emptying, and people to command into doing it.
Well, I'm sure he didn't know anything about the Purple Mountains. He would have just said something like, I'm sorry, lass. That doesn't sound familiar at all. That was my best accent. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Please hire me as a voice actor if you need someone that sounds exactly like me. I can do no other voices. Well, anyway, I guess that's a... Yeah. Speak with Shepard. Oh, sorry. I figured we'd just make a run for it.
You spoke with the General. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, you know, mostly.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
I'm not sure I want dreams. But, I'm guessing if we're taking a boat, it's the same boat that Keon took, so I'll just head in this general direction. Hello?
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Alright.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with
Aw.
that silly bird around.
Well, I have some good news for
I feel
you.
better having Crow around, even though
You're
I'm
back,
not sure
and
what
your
he can
head's
do.
still on. Did you
Still,
swim?
A useless swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea
don't
and
know why the
biscuits? A
camera's
hearty
freaking
nap,
out here.
perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Man, weirdly, this is the first time I've ever felt like I actually knew where I was going. Because we're gonna go up here to the fountain, we're gonna take a left, we're gonna go straight forward, and then take a left to the tree, so...
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow.
Going as fast as I can.
Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Bye. Well,
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time.
should I
Those farmers are
pay attention to
tight-fisted.
this?
They bring their own food into the city.
They ought to do something about that.
How? I mean, farmers bring food into the city. That's what they do. That's, you know, their whole thing.
Yeah, but still.
No, that makes no sense at all. I mean, that's what the bloody reaping is all about. Farmers harvest their crops, bring the produce into the city, sell it, and come reap Moon Eve, we all enjoy the feast of reaping.
I know, but is that what we really want from those peasants?
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
What a weird conversation. Guy just seems to be like, I'm just very hateful for no reason.
I fit right in with the locals.
Admit that I'm getting
You keep
rather
telling yourself
excited
that.
about seeing their
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
Ha.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain, so what can you expect?
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Okay, that was the end of it.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Probably not. Oh, jams.
It's so good. Of course, I remember getting in here. I'll just follow it around. I'm sure it'll be fine. So many jams. There we go.
What's going on here? Isn't that...
Oh dear.
Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
I guess it was foolish to assume it would be that easy.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains. After I get some proper directions. Good bird.
Wow, rude.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
It's an idea.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Rare line from a
All the
video game
trees will knock
protagonist.
down. The electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home.
Okay.
Go on,
That's
put
a
your back
choice.
into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Yeah, it is reassuring to see how little effect they're having. But,
I think I saw that man in town yesterday speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm? You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
so, oh lord, there's a lot.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is.
Let's just take it.
You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this kind
Excuse
of
me?
dark crisis.
Male.
As you well know,
Why would you say
the
that?
current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion,
Oh my
has
God.
failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times.
Female presenting
She's been
nipples.
soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors.
Of the female persuasion.
It's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again.
Oh, please don't say that.
No more magic. No more magicals. And our womenfolk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers, and brothers. As it should be. Yes, yes.
Ah, so that's why he thinks it's okay to say all of this, because, you know, we're going to protect and pamper women. That's obviously a good thing.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode.
Let's get to that later.
Let's see if I can get him talking. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council.
So they're all
He was
lawyers?
respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family. Away from...
Wow, that's
From us.
racist. Oh god.
I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without Ona Hilaris.
In what lettering system? Well,
Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Well, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity.
it's gorgeous.
This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence.
Really?
Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's given responsibility as a human being.
That guy must be so tired.
Ugh, I've had enough. Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Is that the best you can do? Oh, I'd take the axe myself if I can just moisturise my hands. This, this dry air, well, you understand.
Well, Zoe doesn't seem on board with the murder plan, so unfortunately that's out. Crow, do you have any other ideas? Ah, very thick bush, sorry. Oh yeah, there's the send a crow to do things button. Love that.
I got nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden.
But were we before it before? Wagon.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
I don't know.
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
What? Why? What? Was I not fast enough or what? Well... Pumpkins. Hay. Can you check the hay for anything interesting?
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
The key to Obnaxis's abode. Score!
None of that seems to be doing anything. Why won't you stay put?
Yeah, I know the drill.
A talking
Geronimo!
bird! Filthy magic! Damnation, where did it go? What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when they're still talking? It's flapping about. They should provide us with fewer explosive sticks so that we can take
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
I'm trying to do it to annoy him. Oh no. Oh no! Pumpkin.
What? Not again. That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where?
As far away as humanly possible? I want to send him to actual, anything, really. None of these are very far.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there. Did you see that occult
About that...
Yes?
I just saw...
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
It's only sending the one dude. Hey Crow, do you want to go fuck him up?
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Yeah. That's
Soft-headed
what I
fool.
intended.
We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
I'm
You do
very
the
good at
carrying.
video
I
games.
do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh. Well, let's take a brief break here and then head into Obnaxus's abode.